Yo, what's up, my brethren? I'm Vamp Knight, and welcome back to the finale of Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma. And probably, most likely, I don't think we're gonna get another game for this series. The series finale of Zero Escape and Nonary games. Everyone, it has been a fun year. I don't think it took us a whole year to beat this. I mean, we did it in the year. We did it in the span of the year. 3 games of the series, and we did it in the year. I forgot when we started this journey, but yeah, I forgot when we started this journey. But we're finally here. The last part we need for Zero Escape. And I say that because it's true. We have done everything we can do at the moment. Every timeline has been filled out except this very long one, which is the very last thing we need. We're down to our last couple scenarios, the forced quit boxes. Hopefully, we can do them all. I'm pretty sure I have all the necessary codes, and we can all get out of here. Surprisingly, everyone still has one thing left. But we only have this one part left. So, I decided I will start with Q Team first, since they're the most, I guess, important. And for the sake of it, we are just going to play the whole scenes over again. Just for the sake of it. And see where it all goes. Let's get to the other side of this tunnel together. Forced quit. Q.
Now announcing the current casualties. Presently, there are none. Please continue enjoying the decision game.
They're just messing with us.
Well, this is good, though. Now we know no one's died so far.
So far. You make it sound like somebody will die at some point.
Isn't that obvious? We're all human.
Ah, come on. There's no way I'm dying of old age here.
Oh, but I guess the vote at 1330 went really well.
Sounds like everyone spread the votes out.
Well, that's what we're supposed to
Forget
do
that
in the
for
first
now.
place.
Look at your bracelets.
0003?
Not exactly a Happy New Year kind of mood, is it?
Yeah, there's nothing to be happy about.
There is! The death count is 0. That's plenty to be happy over. That being said, how about a celebratory shot?
Do you need to rub it in?
Oh, that's right. You're still a minor.
That's not what I meant at all.
His head. He's got a giant metal orb on his head, remember?
Oh, that thing. Well, don't you have some sort of mouth part to open?
No. Of course I don't.
I would if I could.
Opened. It would have done that a long... It's open.
Huh?
Look, the box. The forced quit box.
Let's check it out.
Man,
Why is it
I remember we did this back in the beginning of the
What's up
game.
with this
Jeez, man.
Weird device.
Huh, something's displayed on the monitor here.
It says, to execute the force quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
Central control computer?
What if... Maybe it's...
Hey, where are you going?
Only Sean would know, right? Yes, I guess we can call him Sean now because all the shit that's happened. See, where's that?
Where
Oh,
are we?
well, y'all
The
left him
map
there.
says We're in...
The Quantum Computer Dome. The computers in here govern all the functions that run within the shelter.
Why do you know that?
I can't really tell you why, because I don't know.
What?
Anyway, I think they mean this when they say Central Control Computer.
So, what about that thing?
Wait, I feel like I'm remembering something. I know.
No, what?
The way you start up the system. First, we need to get the cover off. There's no way we can insert the plug if we don't.
The plug?
Please, just shh.
Shut up, Eric.
The
Yo,
number
crazy
is-
ass. I know you. Don't worry, Sean. This time I actually know the code. Time to the side. 38080832. That should be it.
It opened!
Now all we have to do is insert the plug here.
So where is this plug?
Yeah, you want to show where the plug is?
I think if we input the right numbers here,
What?
Wait. What do numbers for your head have anything to do with the plug for this?
I should just do it. You might get it then.
Right, like you might as well,
Avoiding
right?
the question.
Do you even know what should go there?
The numbers are,
God damn it! You can make me do it again. I don't know. I don't remember the numbers. Hold on. Oh my gosh, they're making me do this number thing again. I didn't write down those numbers. Why are they making me do this again? Alright, I got it. I got it. It's 6 1 4 0 4 0 0 9 1. You guys ready for the shock of a lifetime?
You kidding me? You're... Ah!
I know, great. He fainted. Good. Bitch ass. Fake ass Justin Bieber.
Eric, it's been an hour.
An hour? Hell no. You're wasting our time.
How can I? I mean, it's a robot. For real? Could you maybe do something about it?
is this better?
Yeah. Now the shape brings out your eyes.
So this doesn't freak you out or anything at all.
I could say the same to you.
Oh, I already knew. What about you?
Not much phases me. I'm just not that type.
Yeah, sure.
You could have been a Martian for all I care.
Yeah, I was surprised when I first found out. I thought my heart was in my throat.
You don't have a heart.
Hey, hold on. Did you say when you first found out?
I meant, it happened to me before. In the past. In another history.
Another?
I remembered everything. When I saw what I looked like earlier.
Just oh shit. Remember the whole game? Yeah, go for it.
You see, my brain isn't located in this head.
It's in
My
that big
thought
machine up
center
there.
is there, inside the quantum computer. That is where I think, perceive, and send command signals to this body. For example, when I raise my hand like this, it's simply receiving a command. Just like a remote-controlled toy. Did you know? A quantum state is one where all possibilities overlap and coexist. This quantum computer, then, is able to use this state and run, say, simulations A, B, and C simultaneously. Basically, my brain is an infinite number of worlds and possibilities. So I can use that framework and, well, jump between other histories.
There's no way.
That I could do that?
Did you refuse to
But
believe
it's
that?
possible that you two might be undergoing the same thing.
You just don't remember.
There's a theory. Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain. It's called quantum mind. It's more or less suggesting a human brain is a form of quantum computer. If a specific set of conditions are met, then you too can.
Jump to other histories?
This sounds
But you
like
gotta be
crazy
espers though,
talk.
so it's like
You don't believe me?
Of course not.
Oh, I don't blame you. I guess I should explain everything.
we don't got time for that.
Please? Start at the beginning.
Before I begin, I need to do one little thing.
What did you just do?
Just a little something.
Oh, don't worry about it. I've done it like 3 times now. Whoa. Sean, what are you doing? So it should work now, right?
Nothing changed.
That we can see. But it looks like the message changed.
Yes, I started up the system earlier.
It says force quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. What does that even mean?
Wait, it seems like there's something else.
It's the same
Key
box.
items are...
A mother's mementos?
I wonder what those could be.
So, this is saying we need to find them?
Does that mean they're hidden around here somewhere?
Even if that's true,
Yep.
I don't think
Time
we
for
have the
sleep.
time.
Freaking Eric wasted an hour.
Guess our time's up.
Now it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
I see. Okay, so I was thinking it too. Like it's been the same box for all of them. It's just they had to wake up at different times to do their parts for the box. Interesting. So we go to C team. We should see the exact same thing, but I think their objective was first because the box was closed in this one. That makes more sense. Ah, okay. So I did this out of order, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Now announcing the current casualties. Presently, there None. Please continue enjoying the decision game.
Ha! Enjoy my ass!
Well, at least everything went well. We now know that Q Team and D Team are safe.
Oh, so the votes were balanced.
You mean from back at 1330?
I'm pretty sure that's the moment.
So, what time is it now?
0003.
Does that mean we're in the new year?
If the time on this watch is right, I guess so.
Whoa, but wait. What if time ended up going in reverse?
What are you
Oh yeah,
talking
wasn't your
about,
guys' like
Junpei?
times off by like 2 hours though?
I just thought that maybe that was the case. So, what do we do now?
This is becoming a regular thing.
Want to play hoops?
There aren't any balls.
We can use Gab.
Junpei, you're really...
Then how about that box?
Yeah, I think I remember like I think we talked about it, like everyone's times on their
Seriously,
wrist
what the
roster
hell
were
is this
different.
thing?
a force quit box.
I know that. I'm asking what exactly it's going to end.
Whatever it is, we can't do anything unless we have the password.
A password.
What is it, Carlos?
I feel like I can almost remember.
What?
The password to open this box.
How do you know?
Just shut up for a second. I think the password
It's kind of weird how
has
you
to be-
know because Zero didn't tell you; they told those two, and I don't remember them telling you that. So it's like, how do you know this password? Maybe a little continuity error there, Spike Chunsoft, but whatever. Pretty sure this is it. Viva Hodi. Viva Hodi. I forgot what it means, but...
What the hell is this?
It looks like a device of some kind.
Hey, look! Something's appearing on the monitor.
To execute the force quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
yeah, exactly.
Central control computer?
Wait, did we ever see something like that in here?
If there isn't, then we're out of luck.
Dead end, huh? Hey, Carlos, how did you know that password?
I'm not sure.
What?
I don't know how I knew.
This is just a guess, but... Carlos, did you possibly shift from another timeline?
Wait, shift?
Shift.
I've been through 32 of these timelines.
Oh, so it was like that then.
Hey, come on, you're the only one to figure it.
Sorry, just could you be quiet for a second? I need to think about something.
He's off for like a whole hour.
You've been sitting here for an
Did you really
hour,
think for a whole
Carlos.
hour, Carlos? My God.
Could you maybe share what you've been thinking about?
Do you want to know?
Yes.
I was thinking about you.
Hell nah, Carlos.
Me?
You're, well, to be blunt, really hot.
Hell nah, Carlos. Back up.
We may never manage to make our way out of the shelter.
Look at Junpei.
You know what that means.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
What the hell are you getting at, you asshole?
Oh, look. A Neanderthal is trying to block my way.
What?
Damn.
Wait, what the hell?
What the?
Carlos!
Carlos! What the hell is wrong with you?
No!
What the hell is this?
Shut the fuck up! You bastard!
Oh.
Wait up!
What? Carlos, what the hell are you even thinking of?
What the hell are you doing, Carlos? I suppose I couldn't control myself. You asshole!
Oh, is this is he scrapping?
What? Is that all you got? What did you say? That's the extent of your feelings for Akane? Huh? Damn you!
Oh. I don't. Oh, he's on him.
That was a good one. Oh, I can tell you're finally getting fired up over this.
He's getting a hard on for this. He's enjoying this. What is Carlos doing? Why did he? I'm just getting my ass whooped for fun.
Carlos!
And they come out the door laughing and shit.
Yeah. that was
Damn.
nothing. Anyway. Hey, man. What do you say to a drink?
What?
I just whooped your
Clean the
ass.
slate between us. Come on.
Just agree? Okay.
This one will work fine. Ah, damn it.
What is
I
Carlos?
blame you for this, Junpei. My hands are all shaky after your brutal punches. Sorry, but could you guys help me clean this up?
Carlos, what are you doing? What are you trying to do?
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Guys, it's almost time.
You're right.
Now it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Okay. What the hell is Carlos doing? I don't understand. Was he just fucking around? Because he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna get out of this. Carlos, that was hella crazy of you. I don't even know what to think about that. Here we go. No, Carl's a masochist, but he enjoyed that to the fullest extent. Yeah, we haven't seen Final in a while, haven't we?
Now announcing.
She's been dead for like the past couple of
Presently, there are
scenarios we've done with them.
none. Please continue enjoying the decision game.
Hey, excuse me, but could we maybe call a cab? We have a lost child here.
Who are you talking about?
Who are you talking to?
Best to get her home soon. Her mother must be worried. And
You know better than anyone that I don't have one.
good God.
0003? We're in the new year now?
So it's no longer 2028, but
January 1st,
2029.
Our memories end after we voted at 1330.
Now we're stuck with a 10-hour blank gap.
But were we really asleep that whole time?
We might have woken up several times since then, but we've only forgotten about it.
Because of the drugs. Huh.
Hey look, the box.
Box?
The Force Quit box.
Now it's on the table. I swear Zero's just moving all this shit because like, yeah, we'll put it over here, put it over here, but by the basketball hoop. Now I'll put it on the table over here.
Why is it open?
No idea.
There's text displayed on the monitor.
Force Quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. Huh, how about that?
Wait, I think there's more to the message.
Each is a mother's memento. A mother's
Man, I think we couldn't figure it out before, but Diana's a mother, isn't she?
Hey, what's wrong?
My head! My head! No. That can't be.
What is it?
I have kids.
Did you remember something?
But if that's true, then the key items we need to insert are...
I have kids? With Sigma? I believe this is high school brooch. Music. Box. There we go. Sorry, Phi. Diana, you got to give your earthly possessions. Remembered, I got kids! I'm a mom! Oh, it must be hard.
Diana?
Oh.
What's gotten into you?
Phi. Oh, Phi!
Oh, yeah, her daughter. And you all remember, huh?
What?
Yep.
Diana, you're...
Oh my gosh. Oh. Nah, you have to do this game. Come on.
You don't have to say anything. This is enough for now.
Aw, you didn't have to do this, guys. This is... Oh my god, they're a family. Bigger on the inside. That was a fast one. And they all got the same one. So which one do we go to? I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Alright, let's do it. We're all getting out of here, maybe. Well, can we leave Eric and Mira? we don't need them. Final decision. Whoa. Who threw that? It sounded like Carlos. It was Sigma, okay.
I knew it. Looks like the memories we regained are true after all.
The 3 wards. we're all in the same place, then...
Oh, there they are. Hey guys.
Carlos!
Beat up as fuck.
Akane. Junpei.
And Mira, and Eric.
And it's
And you're Sean.
Sean, yep.
Carlos, what happened?
Can you explain why you did it?
Proof of friendship.
Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
According to the schedule, C team and Q team should both still be asleep.
We took a page out of your book and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
So, does that mean?
Yeah, I remember everything.
I do too. Junpei and I as well.
Over the past few hours, we got back.
Eric and Mira are the only ones who are like, we don't know what's going on. We're gonna go with it.
Accurate. It's more like we accessed the morphogenetic field and downloaded all of them.
Then you have the other history's memories too?
Yes.
Then you're like us.
But why?
Hold up. Eric and I are different.
Yeah. We didn't gain memories from other histories.
Then neither of you got injected?
No, we're the same as Carlos and the others.
I told them. Maybe I'll start from the beginning.
Like, why are you two so different?
First, so I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer. Then, I briefly turned off the communication network. That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero. I didn't want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
See, okay.
And that's when Sean let us in on the truth of what's going on here.
We went over to the transporter room and picked up 2 cards. Before the injection, we each slipped one between our wrist.
Okay. Now you two make sense. But what about you, Sean?
Well, you probably already know, but I'm a robot. Being injected does nothing to me.
Then
Every time the time limit approached, I was forced to go into sleep mode. Then my memories from the previous 90 minutes were deleted. I didn't want that to happen, so... You remember me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system too.
He said he managed to cancel the forced sleep and delete functions.
Huh. Well, it's so simple, right?
What about C-Team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance cameras, so we had to be sneaky instead.
First, Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
Hell no.
What? It was just an act. I was only pretending to do it.
Carlos used that moment to whisper in my ear. He said to go to the transporter room and grab the cards in there.
What?
But if I just let her go like that, it looks suspicious. So Junpei and I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention. I casually invited Junpei to the power room.
Casually, huh?
You can see the result of our conversation.
You should have told me what was up.
If I had, then Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
You are a crap actor.
And after that?
We met Akane in the lounge. We hid from the cameras and each got a card from her.
Sorry, but could I get confirmation on something? Everyone knows what all happened in the other histories, right?
Even you, Mira and Eric?
Didn't Eric say so earlier? Sean told us everything.
But wait. Why?
Why what?
Why do we know about the other histories?
Well, that's probably...
You want to know?
Delta.
Q?
Or Q. Yeah, whatever.
Or maybe it's actually Zero.
You are free to call me by my given name, which is Delta. There's no need to look so threatening. You were the one who named me, Diana.
Yeah, I should remember that.
I shall answer your question. Carlos, Akane, Junpei, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. All 6 of you know that you are shifters, correct? Think back on your path to this very moment. Did you arrive in this history by following a normal...
Hell no, they fucked up a lot of timelines to get here.
No, of course you didn't. You jumped in from another history using your shift abilities. And it wasn't just this once. You have been shifting back and forth many times. From one point in space-time to another. You boldly took chances, much like jumping from one tree branch to another. You have forgotten that fact, perhaps as a result of a memory, or as one of the...
You killed so many of yourselves to get to here.
Regardless, your memories have been kept firmly intact within the morphogenetic field. It is simply that the 6 of you regained the memories of those times. One small trigger, and the levee preventing you from remembering collapsed. Sean is a similar case. However, his thought center is located within the quantum computer, so I suppose it's slightly different from you.
What about me and Mira?
You are both like me, in that we do not have the ability to shift.
You don't?
Really, you don't? How do you know everything?
I have another power instead.
Oh yeah, the Renegon.
Power to mind hack.
You can control people.
Mind hack?
I am able to read other people's minds. I know the thoughts and ideas that go through their heads. That's why I know exactly what Phi is trying to do right now.
Oh.
Step away from that device, Phi.
Then, when we blocked the injection...
I saw through your ruse.
Then why did you...
I wanted all of you to play the final decision game.
The final...
Final decision, huh?
I find human decisions fascinating. More specifically, the world branching that occurs as a result. I already mentioned that I am unable to shift. But after looking inside millions of minds, I learned one thing. There are people in this world with the ability to jump between histories. That shifters exist. Hence, why I know so much about these parallel worlds.
You did all this because you were curious?
When a person does something significant, it's difficult to boil the reason down to one word.
But yes.
Their motives are often very complex. It is the same now. To fulfill several objectives, it was necessary to trap all of you in here.
So why did you do it?
You want to know?
I wanted to see my mom.
It is so you give birth to Phi and myself, Diana.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you guys don't know. Phi and Delta
are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Phi is...
Wait. They're children?
Yep.
November 16th, 2029. Phi and I were born in this shelter. This was another history, of course. Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility at that time. Our bodies reconstructed and regenerated in the export pods at that facility.
But that would mean you're actually...
I'm 124.
You're joking.
Whew.
But Phi is...
Phi looks
A
young.
German researcher sent her to 2008.
Really?
Records indicate that she was part of an experiment.
You're saying Phi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904?
And then jump back to 2008?
Forward again to 2008?
Technically, what was sent both times was simply the data makeup of Phi's...
So what was the original Phi?
I heard that in 2008, the device was being studied in an American facility.
That's when an old couple who were researchers took me in.
We've gone off topic. Yes, that was one of the major goals. Everything that occurred here helped create Phi and myself. And when I say that, I am including all of the other histories. If I hadn't trapped the group of you here, then Phi and I would have never been born in our current forms.
It's technically true.
Forms?
Sean, you should already know about epigenetics. You see, environmental factors determine which switches are activated within the genetic code. Reproductive cells are the same. Or perhaps I should say that the reproductive cells are the ones most affected.
Oh, I get it. That's why you made Diana and Sigma play the decision game.
What do you mean?
By backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells. I think that's why their children were born with unique powers.
Gold Star. This is the reason I have my mind-hacking abilities.
And why Phi is a shifter?
Is affected as well. You were born a shifter. DT, do you recall what was written on your wall?
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
And rearranging the letters gives you...
No way. What you choose can materialize us.
Oh, our decisions will bring you to life.
That is why the decision games were held.
Oh.
So that the Phi...
Yeah, so you guys could be here.
would materialize exactly the way we are.
And you two here and now
No.
proves it worked.
Okay, So I get why you had to have Diana and Sigma go through life or death decisions. But the rest of us had nothing to do with...
I already told you. My motives are complex.
Wait, there's more?
Yeah, there's a bit more. What the hell?
Fuck you, you goddamn old man!
Fine, no!
Hell no, you gonna kill your sister? Ooh. I ain't never seen Fi that angry. Jesus Christ. No, don't give her the gun.
It's over.
You may be right.
What?
Diana, take this. Put it in. Your bluebird, too.
It's ready.
Verified. Key items were set. Executing Force Quit program.
I don't like this. Come on! Explosion!
What?
Oh no!
The hell? What is this?
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
Must I explain?
God, you're
This
stupid.
shuttle will soon explode. You've worked so hard, only to turn on this facility's self-destruct mechanism.
Sean, access the central control computer.
It's no use. Once the Force Quit program has been activated, there is no possible way for you to reverse it.
Come
Then
on.
what can we do?
I will tell you two good things. First, I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
No!
Why would you?
Gab.
No!
Gab's been...
They killed Gab!
Gab!
Yes, with the shotgun you're holding. There wasn't much life left in him anyway.
No.
I never expected to hear that coming from you, Sean.
So what's the other thing? You had two things to tell us.
I have the ability to mind hack,
We already know that.
but I've not told you everything about it. Reading other people's thoughts.
Yeah, he can control people.
I can do with mind hacking. It only lasts a moment, but I am able to control someone's body as I wish. Like this.
No. God damn it.
Eric! Why?
No, for real, my finger just...
Mind hacking.
Understand now. This is my power.
I don't think you survive a direct shot from a shotgun.
Let's begin. Your final decision game. You have two choices. One, to stay here and wait to die. The other is... The other...
No, god damn it. What do we do?
Hey! What's the other option? What's the other option?
Oh, yeah, oh, you guys are hurting. I'm so sorry. 5 minutes. What do we do? How do we get out of this?
Well, what should we do?
What about the X door?
And how exactly should we open it? Unless 6 people die, it's gonna stay closed. Or should we start killing each other now?
Mira?
I have an idea.
Which is?
We're going to shift, all of us, together.
What?
Hey, hold on. Like jumping to another history?
But Eric and
I'm sure it will be fine. Remember what I said? Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain.
Oh, yeah. You said if certain conditions are met, we can also.
What are the conditions?
First, you need to be exposed to danger. And the other one is
to be in the vicinity of a group of shifters.
I get it. We'll resonate, and then Mira and Eric can.
But which history are we going to jump to?
None of the similar histories will work. One team is likely to be dead after the vote.
Yeah, so...
And we can't shift if there are no bodies for us to jump to, right?
Then we need to jump to where all of us are alive.
The beginning of the game?
When we're all alive.
Do you mean
The beginning of the game. That's the only place left. It is. Oh my gosh, the beginning of the game. That's the only place left.
The history where we won the coin toss.
3 minutes until explosion.
I'm not sure I get it all, but it's a good idea?
What are you saying? There's no way we could do that.
Why not?
Shift isn't simply jumping into bodies in different histories.
Our consciousnesses swap places. Ours for theirs.
We'll be forcing our other selves into these bodies, and they'll die without knowing why.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that?
That's technically you, Mira. Come on.
We're all living without a care off in another history, yeah? One time, they do the coin toss once and win? Don't you think that's unfair?
Mira, you're saying they, but we're talking about ourselves.
Alright, it's technically you.
Well, we should consider if those people really are us.
Good point. If we assume that we here are the true versions, then the us in the other history are essentially strangers. Even more of a reason not to.
If we shift to that history, then we're tossing the others under the bus to save ourselves.
the us in that history have done nothing wrong? I mean, the only thing they did was win at a coin toss.
You could say the same.
Which I guessed right at the beginning.
Did was lose a coin toss. Even so, we've had to go through so much shit. We've been forced to put our lives on the line.
Besides, aren't the bodies in the other histories ours anyway?
Then why should we second guess ourselves?
I mean, both arguments are good, but it's still wrong. You're killing people who don't know what's gonna happen to them.
We're out of time. I'll say it again. We have two choices. We can stay here and wait for our deaths, or survive by sacrificing our other selves in another history.
So that's what that bastard meant. The final decision game.
Am I really gonna choose? No way. Guys, I mean... I don't like it. We're shifting. We're shifting. I don't care about Mira and Eric, but the rest of you I do care about. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? The coin toss. And what about here? The final decision. payoff too. Exactly what happened. We won the coin toss,
Damn, I can't remember anything.
but we forgot everything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
It makes so much more sense now that we know everything. Why none of them recognized him. Just some random on the floor.
Did we do it?
We're not wearing the bracelets, so I don't know the time. But
Judging by the position of the sun, it's probably noonish.
And the date?
How would I know?
Hey, Mira. Eric. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I definitely remember you.
So it worked.
then we really did.
Oh, must have worked.
Life is unfair.
He's still alive
Don't
this
you
time.
think?
Yep.
You bastard.
17 years ago, a snail traveled down a narrow path in the park. If that snail hadn't been there, perhaps all of you here would have lived a completely different life than you did. Just one small snail, and everyone's lives, even the world, changed.
So, what's the big deal?
Oh, would you just quit talking nonsense?
I'm so glad.
Gab, get away from that horrible man.
Of course we were. You all have shifted in from another history.
Whatever. We gotta call the cops.
And what exactly will that accomplish?
Isn't it obvious? We're throwing you in the slammer.
And my crime?
He's done nothing here.
Murder? I see. But I haven't killed anyone.
Yeah, he hasn't done nothing in this timeline.
Specifically, in this history, not a single person has died. I strongly doubt the police would listen.
But in the other histories, you...
Did you not pay attention?
He doesn't have the power to shift, so he technically did nothing.
The only reason I know anything of those histories is because I mind-hacked you. In effect, the me you know is a different person than the one before you. Can I be charged for killing someone in another history? If so, then I'd say this world would be full of criminals of all kinds.
What about conspiracy to commit?
Yeah. I'm betting this history's got a bunch of dangerous machines and gimmicks all over the shelter.
Unfortunately, I have removed them all.
What? Shit.
You've slept for quite a while.
How long?
Nothing is left in the shelter. No transporter, no quantum computer. Loaded into a truck and taken away. Sean is able to move right now due to radio signals received from a satellite. What? Aren't you happy? I say again, In this history, not a single person has died. Phi and I exist, and there will never be an outbreak of Radical 6. There is only a bright future ahead for all of us. Is this not what you'd call a happy end?
I mean, it's the future we all wanted, but
But according to you, all of
Yeah,
mankind will die.
everyone's gonna
as time
die.
passes and nothing is done.
Religious fanatic, a terrorist attack that sparks a nuclear war.
I heard this story. You said you released Radical 6 so that you could kill that person.
and because of it, 6 billion people died.
But I can't deny it's true.
Radical 6 won't spread throughout the world in this history.
That means that fanatic guy won't die.
And everyone will just die in time.
So now humans will go extinct?
Hey, where's that happy future you mentioned?
Interesting. Does that make you angry, Phi?
What?
If so, then we have a serious contradiction. I had prepared a future in another history where 2 billion would survive. But yet, you decided to jump to this history. That means you chose a future where humanity goes extinct, over 6 billion dead.
No, you're wrong, Delta. Nothing in the future has been determined yet. We'll shape the future with our own hands.
Huh. You said something I can get behind, Carlos.
I think so too.
I agree.
Okay, me too.
Mira.
You don't sound confident.
The future has infinite possibilities.
If we work together, we can accomplish anything.
Humanity's gonna die out? Screw that.
We'll definitely change that horrible future.
What's so funny?
Just that.
What the hell do you mean?
I'm sure I told you in another history that my motives are complex. Imagine, what if
Don't tell me. No
none
way.
of you had experienced the events that occurred in the shelter? You're so determined now to change the future. One of the goals of all of this was
Don't
to
tell me you
get
did this so we can do
frame
this.
of mind. It's all going according to plan.
Just so we can save the world?
A single casualty. I created a future where mankind will be saved. Does that upset you? Are you angry that your life was played with? Very well. I will give all of you one last choice. With that gun there, you will be able to choose whether to kill me now or allow me to leave. I promise I won't use mind hacking on you. You are free to decide. Which shall it be? Pull the trigger or let me go. The fates of you, me, and mankind are all on the line. This is the decision game.
Mountain of knowledge. No way. No. A decision I couldn't even do? I mean, I don't even know what I would have done, honestly. So, damn, that's kind of a way to end it, isn't it? Like, so, bro, I was thinking, there's no way. That was his whole plan. He did all this so we can go to a timeline where the 9 of us will save the world. We stopped Radical 6. But the freaking terrorist attack and the nuclear war killing all of mankind. He did all this to stop that? But if he did, if he didn't, I mean, there's no proof, but holy hell! Just 124. Good God! So, I mean, okay, I won't lie to you. That's how this story ends. It's kind of weird. I mean, this game came out in what, like 2018, 17, somewhere around there. And I don't think there's plans to make a 4th game, so it's like, if this is it, that's kind of a weird way to end it. Like, the whole story. That's kind of a weird way to end it. Huh. I can't skip this. Weird. Alright, well, I'll just let it play out then. Aw, that's so nice. Yeah, I heard that it was because the fans this game came out, so... The final decision. CQDN2. Well, I guess we're not technically done yet, so... We still got one more thing to do. We gotta die one more time, don't we? What happens if I just don't do anything? We're just gonna say don't shift. I guess you're all just okay with it, huh? Except Eric. Aww. Game over. C-Team subject report. Q-Team subject report. I guess D-Team subject report. Shifter. Okay, there one. Anything else? Zero escape. Platinum. Alright, well, we did it. We did everything. Alright. So I did plan to make a little video with my review of the whole Zero Escape series in a, like, not in depth, but like a short little review, right? I'm gonna do that sometime soon. But I think I can give my little honest opinion about this game at the moment before we sign off here. To this game was a real turn, to say the least. It was a very big turn in a direction, considering exactly what this game did, to say the least. Like what this game brought to the world, I guess, and to these characters, and how certain things happened because of it. And I guess we could say it kind of like defeats the purpose of the second game of the second game in a way, Virtues, but it kind of doesn't, since we've seen the history that leads to Virtue's Last Reward. But it's fine, I guess. One of their biggest, I guess, bold decisions was the art direction in this game. Sadly, I think the one thing holding it back was just how the character models didn't really show all that much expression and emotion sometimes. Like, I think the only people who had a lot of expression was Eric, Diana, and I guess Fi. And I think we can throw in Junpei in there as well. Everyone else kind of was like a little dull on their expressions to really get like a reaction at me. Like when I guess it was around here. It was kind of when Akane had the chainsaw and she kind of went crazy. Yeah, I didn't really feel it. I didn't really feel it. Like, if it was 999 Akane, I probably would have felt it a bit more, because it's weird, right? I mean, I can't judge it from like a 2D pixelated picture of her between a 3D model of her holding a chainsaw, but like in the 999, with just those 2 pixels, with just the pixelated pictures and them having different poses and stuff like that, they got a lot of expression. And I guess the 3D models, it kind of failed a bit. I dug a little bit deep into this game, and apparently they were like inspired by the direction that the graphics design went for this game, because I think it was based off of The Walking Dead's Telltale The Walking Dead, and they wanted to try that out. And by all means, it was a decent try in The Walking Dead, and I played all of Walking Dead when I was like growing up. Yeah, I mean, like they got it to where like where you felt the scenes, you felt when shit happens, when a character dies, or the suspensefulness and tense feeling and emotions that they give off in certain places. Like, I mean, I think the one place that they did it perfectly was probably on the ending, where all of them were just finding out what's going on and what's going to happen, and then oh yeah, you guys just activated self-destruct, and so everyone's kind of like, what the hell are we going to do? I think that was like the best expression they've all had here, because like, but even then, look at them just staring there, just standing there, it's just deciding, are we going to do this or not? I don't think it was bad, honestly, but it was a good try. It didn't go I don't think it went the way they were expecting it to go, because I can see why people would kind of be mad about this, because like, I don't really care all that much, but I can see why people would be mad. And then just the fact that they went to like full 3D models with like full 3D cutscenes, pretty much. And that might turn people off a bit. It kind of turned me off a bit too. Not like to the point where I wanted to stop playing the game, but like I kind of like was like freaked out. I'm like, what the heck is all this? But no, I got used to it real quick. I think that's the one thing that like different me from a bunch of other people. It's like I got used to it pretty quickly. Like once like episode 2 or 3 came out, I was already used to them being these 3D models walking around and having full full, well, I guess not full lip motion, but at least enough to where they're like lip syncing pretty good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I guess talking about this game, it's kind of. I mean, for the third game, I kind of knew that we would be going back into the past because we had to see what led up to everything. Because that was the whole point of Virtual Last Reward. It was going back into the past and stopping Radical 6 from escaping. But then figuring out which one was it, figuring out how to do it was kind of the weird part because no one, these three didn't know how to do it, or these two didn't know how to do it. So, and I guess Akane as well. But none of them knew how to do it because they couldn't remember how. They don't know what happens here. And the fact that it happens anyway, it still happens in one time. But I guess it makes sense because if it doesn't happen, the shit for Virtual Last Reward won't happen. So it had to happen somewhere. But then we get to this one, and then we're thinking, is this really a good ending? And because it's kind of weird, because we don't know what happens after. Maybe that's what they were trying to go for. Not to know exactly what happens to the world and these characters at the end. Does Carlos shoot Delta or not? Do they actually figure out a way? If the whole nuclear war thing is going to happen, how do they stop it? And if they did, what happened and who's causing it? And the fact that the crazy stuff, Zero being brother, which is the cult leader that Dio was following, and finally, and figuring out why Phi is Sigma and Diana's daughter from the future or past or wherever we want to say. And the Delta Zero was Delta, and Delta was also Phi's sister and Sigma and Diana's son. Carlos was just here for the ride. Mira's a serial killer. Eric is crazy and abused. Sean was a robot. Finding out that Delta has been here the whole game. Carlos did nothing wrong. Carlos is like the only innocent person here. He was just here because he had the ability to become a shifter, which is crazy. Junpei showed up because, well, didn't he say he was looking for Akane? Yeah, he said so, right? I think so. And Akane was here because she jumped. So like what happens to these characters at the end of it all? If there is no, like, I haven't looked up anything, but I hardly doubt that there will be a fourth game. I really don't think so. And if there is, the high likelihood that there is a fourth game is kind of weird to me because, like, it's been so many years. Like, how would they do it? How will we go with it? But overall, it's a good story. It might just be like kind of like a hard to swallow pill, especially that ending. Cause like it's kind of left on a cliffhanger, but it's a cliffhanger where it's like, if there is no fourth game after this, then it's like, it's a cliffhanger that's like, it's based on what you think. Kind of like if you've seen BoJack Horseman. The ending, it kind of leaves you off with like a bittersweet ending, right? And then it's like what you start thinking, what's gonna happen to these characters again? It's like, well, that's not our story to tell. Like, well, what do you like? That's not our story to tell. What do you think happens to these characters? You know, something like that. It's kind of the similar situation. What do you think happens after this? And if there is a fourth game, which I highly doubt there will be. It could just lead to potentialness. I mean, if we're thinking about it, this kind of has like the Danganronpa effect, where it's like it just keeps going and going, and then heck, even Danganronpa had like a conclusive end, kind of. But still, I've been talking too much. I mean, I say it was a good game. It took a lot of risks, which can be determined by a lot of people. I think the risks it took were good. The direction was of art. The graphic design of everything here was kind of weird, but I got used to it in time. The new scenario choosing, not like going through like a cohesive flow chart, because based on my decisions, was kind of new. I kind of liked it, but at the same time, I was like, well, now I'm gonna know. Like if I know something happens here, then I'm gonna know like what something happens over here. Then right? It's kind of stuff like that. That's what kind of worried me, because like okay, I'm gonna know certain stuff already that I probably would have liked to have founding out just by secret, you know. But it's whatever. I kind of got used to that idea after a while back. After we saw what happened here, over here. The characters, real quick, I guess, because I'm gonna do a video on that too. Characters, C-Team. C-Team was probably the most stable. Nah, not even. The Akane, man. Oh, we gotta talk about Akane someday. Akane, she was about the same as I usually remember her. At least she's more akin to her 999, but her 999 version, but she's still kind of different, but still mostly the same. Junpei. Now that year must have done wonders for you, man, because that year must have been hell, because you came back an asshole. And Carlos is like the best character here. Out of these 9 people, Carlos is like the best character here. He did nothing wrong. He was just here for the fun of it. He was just here for the ride. He's like, I gotta get back to my sister, man. Like, the fuck? Q-Team. Oh my god. I think the worst out of these 9 people. And I say that with full confidence, knowing that Sean is a robot. I still liked him, but like it's just the 2 people he was with, and I was like, no, man, Sean, you got the end of the stick, buddy, because these are the 2 most horrible people I've ever seen. Mira, I mean, out of everything, I knew something was up with her. We can't trust these big boob women, all right? We can't trust big boob women. Andrea done taught me that a long time ago. She told me that with Lotus. She told me that with Alice. I should have known with Mira, but I trusted a little too hard on Mira, and I got my heart stomped again. You can't trust big boob women on you can't trust big boob women on Zeroscape. They'll betray you. Although Lotus was like the only one that is like the less. She did the less. She did the least to me. She did the least wrong to me. And I guess Mira is like the second, I guess. Alice, I can almost never forget what Alice did to me so many times. I've forgiven her, but damn, it was so hard to get there. Eric. You crazy psycho. Every chance you got, you killed this kid. Every chance you got. Oh my god. D-Team. Diana is the sweetest thing ever, but she can be crazy if given enough time. Sigma. Actually, old man Sigma. I definitely like 22-year-old mind Sigma better. I definitely like that Sigma way better, because I actually played the game with that Sigma. And playing the game with you, old man Sigma, oh man, you are a real buzzkill sometimes. It's like, yeah, but you're refined. I'll give you that. You're more refined. You're the oldest person here, kind of. And then next to Phi, I guess. But you're like the oldest person here. So you're like, I got the wisdom to do this. I just don't know how to put it into action. And he kind of showed that with when him and Diana were stuck in the shelter by themselves, and he didn't, and he knew how to comfort Diana. He just didn't want to do it because he didn't know how to come about it, and I guess he was keeping secrets from Diana too. He didn't want to tell her exactly what the hell he knows about her. Creep. Fi, you're just about the same as ever. I won't lie to you. Other than finding out you're these guys' kids from like a different timeline, like you're these two's kids from a different timeline, and you're I guess technically you're older than them. If I did my math right, she's like, no, you're still young as fuck. Yeah. Oh yeah. They said they sent you back forward to 2008. So technically, yeah, you're only like 29. So you're only like 28 or 29. So it's like, or like, yeah, you're like 20 years old. So technically, that version of you is young, but the baby that stayed behind when they transported you again is technically 124, where is that version of Fi? like where's that version of Fi doing? She might be dead. Who knows? But yeah, you're about the same as you were back in Virtualized Reward, which I enjoyed the fullest. And now I gotta say, which one was my favorite Zero? Weirdly enough, I think Akane. I think Akane was my favorite Zero. She had the most creative thought, and just her motive for doing it was crazy. Just to save herself from the past, from dying. crazy woman. But I guess we can give Sigma the benefit of the doubt, him being Zero and all at one point. And he did it to save the world in the past. And Delta, I mean, if what he said is true, if he did all this just so we can save the world from dying to a nuclear war, I mean, I guess he's not that bad either, but that doesn't excuse what he did. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. If I had to give this game if I had to give this game a score, I give it an 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5. If I had to give the whole series a score, it's like a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. There's definitely some things that I would change. Maybe I can't tell you exactly where, but there are some things I would definitely change. But overall, Zero Escape was a good time. It was a good, solid year of my life taken away from me because of this game. So many times I come out of this game out of recording and just thinking, what the hell is gonna happen next time I come back to play? So many times. And I'm glad that it went the way it did. In a way. Some people might not like it, but I liked it in a way. If there's a fourth game, if there is a fourth game, I'll definitely be playing it whenever it comes out. But guys, that's it for Zero Escape. I want to thank all of you who's stuck with me with this series for however long. I know we started playing this game somewhere in this year, and now I'm not sure when, but now we're at the end of the year. Now we're pretty much near the end of the year, and we finally finished it. Finally, it's all over. After this, I don't know. I'm gonna take a little break from these like story games. I know I've been wanting to play Code Rain, but I gotta like fix whatever's going on with my mic issues on the computer. I'm not sure how to do it, but I'll figure it out. As for now, we're probably just gonna be playing Mario RPG for the rest of the year now. That's about it. We're just gonna be playing Mario RPG for the rest of the year because there's nothing else to do. Like I said, I'm going to probably be taking that week off sometime near the end of the year, like in the last like week or so. I'll probably take that week off and see how it goes. I still have to make a video. I still have to make the end of the year video and all this other stuff. So, yeah, like I still gotta make the end of the year video, and I still got some other videos planned. I gotta do special surprise videos from my friend Andrea. She's cooking up something for me that I asked her to do. We still got the Pokemon tier list to do. We still got a few of those to do as well. And I still gotta do my review of this series. And then I'm gonna do a tier list on this series. Yeah, we still got a lot to do between the year. It probably won't get done in the rest of the year, but we're busy. We're gonna be busy. So yeah, for now, with this out of the way, Mario RPG will just be the only game that we'll be playing for the rest of the year. And when that ends, we'll see what games we play. I'm still deciding on what games I'm going to be playing for the year to come. But if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. And also let me know in the comments down below, what did you think of the ending of this game, and what do you think about Zero Escape overall? I would definitely love to hear your opinions. But as all good things must come to an end, thank you all for watching this video, this series. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I did. And if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. You all know what to do. Hit the bell so you're notified whenever I drop new videos. Check out all my socials, links in the description down below. And with that being said, I'm Vamp Knight. This has been the end of Zero Escape. For now, who knows? But I think this is it. Until next time, peace.